Hello everyone, you're watching the RFPW podcast that is to be named. Today I will be solo for this very first episode, but we have a lot to tell you, so that's why I'm here. My name is Blight, the owner of Raging Falcon Pro Wrestling, and in December 2017 at earliest, you'll find me and my partner from the yard, which is Mr. Bulldozer, trying to find a way to make a live event for RFPW happen. You can also see in the screen that we have a new logo. This one is the very negative version of that. But really we have a lot to discuss because there has been a lot of rumors, a lot of questions regarding that live event, and so we will try to answer them as good as we can, basically. And so let's get to the questions that were asked also by half of the people that will be appearing on that show. Which names have been confirmed for the show? So far I can say that we have, including myself and the Bulldozer, Curtis Norman. Luther Valentine is also nearly a set name. David Francisco. The team of Servant Perf, so that includes Sexsmith and Mumbo. Possibly also to appear are Chris Tyler, Danny Jones, Rocky Future, and the special edition consisting of Kip Sabian and Brad Slayer. So those are some very great names. We're working on a lot of different set of names, but those just might be appearing. We've had all other names on the list possibly appearing in future shows if all goes well. That was question number one. Question number two was, where is it going to be held? We have no set location, but it's likely to be in the southwest of England. The Bulldozer on the other end, because I'm here in the Netherlands, so I can't really do much in that. Has been discussing with separate venues and dates. So once we get them, we will also reach out to the roster, get the matches set, and we'll inform you temporarily of everything that will be going down. I heard another question regarding our E-Fed, because I have to refer to it as now in the upcoming year. The question has been, what will be the programs for 2017? We've talked long and hard about this. We will continue Fight Night and Revolution as is. Fight Night up to nearly 100 episodes in 8 weeks. And Revolution already up to episode 13. Likely will feature a bi-weekly third show, which will either be Women's Night Out or Battlefield, which we've showcased in the recent past, only with us a lot of work backstage. We can't plan to have too many shows, so that means 2 shows each and every week, bi-weekly a third show, and of course once a month the various marquee events that we call episodes, of which November will host episode 9, which is hot on the line. So make sure to watch Fight Night and Revolution to see how your favorite wrestlers will do, and if they might manage to catch a championship. So that's also another question answered. I had another question about, you've been really in touch with some of the wrestlers on Twitter. Is that something to do with you, between you and Jack Sexsmith? Is there sexual tension? No. I don't know where that story came from. I could get it, but that's not the way it's gonna go. But I am a fan of Sexsmith personally. I know what he can do in the ring. I have ambitions just with Christopher Saint. They come out for their identity. They're not hesitant. They go in the ring, lay it all out on the line, and if that's just the case they're gonna go with, and I'm very happy with that. So feel free to hook me up with any footage of possibly Jack Sexsmith, Christopher Saint, Chuck Mumbo, all those very distinct characters in wrestling that I possibly may not have seen. Make sure to Twitter me at RFPW 2014 as I'm looking into new footage. If you have new talent also as well that I just may not have seen, that you think we should book on that live event next year, also send us just a tweet, a direct message. Send it to us on Facebook at RFPW 2014. I want to take a look at all talent before you wage in who should be on the shows and what their history was and what they can do. So if you have any talent we have missed out, you can check out our follow list on Twitter. Then make sure to hook us up, because we are very anxious to see that. Also, I've also been asked, with RFPW being a Dutch company, how will it affect to start off in England? I think, honestly, with all the English wrestlers that we have on the roster, I think it was the best decision to start off in England, as we are building up a Dutch side of the roster, which is coming in the next couple of months. It is likely that, of course, shows will be held in the Netherlands, but that will have to be a bit of a cast out, because the Dutch pro wrestling, in essence, just in the form in the Netherlands, in the history of pro wrestling that is Dutch, hasn't been really too high. Of course, now with the entries of Jazim Samani and Tommy End, it's getting a bit of a higher level. And I also see that with our promotions here with PWH and DPW, that it's growing very well. We just have to see how that will expand into the upcoming year, and if you can see that it actually has enough interest to do such a thing, then certainly we will. But that always depends on how the scene will evolve in a specific country. And of course, England has been on the rise ever since the revival, basically, of British wrestling. But I think the Netherlands has a great future as well. I know I've seen a lot of the talent, I should better say, and I think we could do a lot of things around here in the Netherlands. That were all the questions about all the things that are going on. As said, you have seen our new logo. If you don't like it, if you like it, if you think it's disgusting, if you think it's lovely, then let us know in a comment, because we're looking to hear from you what you think is best for us, and we will expand on that. Next time I will be sitting here with a guest. I don't know who it is yet, but we have 4 more episodes to go, so I reckon that will be coming right down the line. I hope you've had a bit more in-depth of interviews. There's a lot more coming for the EFED, a lot more superstars. Matt Fox, Jake McCloskey, Johnny Gale's coming back, so a lot more that you can expect. I hope you had a good time around here the first time around with the To Be Named podcast. This will stay To Be Named. Or if you want to have something fertile for this podcast, then the first initial episode will be called, very likely, The Beginning. So, episode 1 of Jeffrey Blight's To Be Named podcast. Thank you for listening, and you have been listening to The Beginning. Good night.